Hey, hi, and hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. You guys saw the title, you guys saw the thumbnail, let's get right into it. Listen up folks, we have an issue. I know better than anybody else on this planet that short form media, specifically YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok are extremely fun to waste your day on. However, please for the love of God, keep whatever you're talking about, whatever you're saying, down in the comment section. What do I mean by this? I think it's pretty self-explanatory if I gotta be honest. The way that we speak on social media and like comment sections and whatnot is completely different than how you should be speaking to your friends, to the people you like, to the people that you want to have actual meaningful civil conversations with. I've noticed this mainly with chronic TikTok users. It isn't as bad with other social media platforms, but with chronic TikTok users especially, they cannot hold a civil conversation. Either they sound like AI or they're saying a bunch of unfunny, what the fuck am I doing? They're saying a bunch of unfunny shit in the middle of their sentence to try and keep the conversation going. Or they have no personality in general. I'm not saying they have no personality in the sense that they don't have interests. I'm saying no personality in the sense that they cannot hold a conversation for shit. They have nothing to add to what you are saying, or if they do, it sounds like it's generated from fucking ChatGPT. They bring up a bunch of percentages, a bunch of statistics. Like, I'm not saying I don't do this. No. If I want to make a point, of course I will use some sort of statistic in what I am saying. But most of the time if I'm having a conversation with somebody and I bring up a statistic, it is to back up my own point. And what I've noticed is with these people, they will pull up Google, pull up any AI and fact check their shit right in front of you to prove you wrong. Not to amplify their argument, but to prove you wrong. Everybody has their own opinions and all, and I get it, I'm not perfect, and sometimes I make mistakes too, but doing this shit is extremely egotistical, and it will generally not be fun for the other person to have a conversation with you. Now, from where do these people learn to speak like this? I already touched up on this in the beginning of the video, is the fucking comment section. I'm excluding YouTube Shorts here, I'll get into that in a bit, but on TikTok and on Instagram Reels, as most of you know, you have the option to send a GIF or an image to express what you mean. I'm gonna be a little bit hypocritical here. Instagram Reel GIFs are some of the funniest shit that I have ever seen with my own two eyes. Right? So, that's out of the way. TikTok is a fucking cesspool for this. There is nothing beneficial in a TikTok comment section. I haven't used TikTok since 2022. I fucking despise that platform, and with this new feature, the content is baloney, the comment section is baloney, there's nothing good in this fucking platform. Now, I haven't used YouTube Shorts in a couple of years, largely because of the content. There is absolutely nothing that generally interests me in a YouTube Short. It's a bunch of normie content and like fucking movie clips and whatnot. I'm not interested in whatever the fuck that is, but the comment sections, I will give them that, they're pretty damn good, because there's no GIFs and images. So what does this lead to? What does spending a shit ton of time on your phone glued to a screen for a duration of, let's say, above 6 hours, and your only form of human contact when you're on there is through the comment section? You start to lose your sense of self. You start losing what makes you human and makes you grasp a conversation like a normal person. In short, you start regurgitating what you see online and on those comment sections in real life. And that's not a good thing at all. Nobody really wants to be speaking with a talking comment section 95% of their day. So if you're watching this video and you're like, yeah, I do spend around 7 hours of my day on short form platforms, and I do wonder why a bunch of people don't like talking to me and why my conversations aren't very fulfilling, please stop, go outside and touch some grass. Anyways, I've made my points. I'm going to let Krish44 talk for a little bit now. And I hope you guys enjoy. If you haven't subscribed to his channel already, please do so. It would mean a lot to me and him. And without further ado, I'm gonna let him do it.
Krish here. Hi, Yats. I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're having a great day. Like I said, I'm happy to be on his channel. Now, one thing I wanted to say is that when it comes to people's personalities and what people enjoy in their life, one thing that you have to focus on is being the best version of you. But I feel like with the internet and social media, everybody wants to be right. Everybody wants to say that, oh, I'm correct and you're wrong, or you're wrong and I'm correct. But that's the thing, that when it comes to ChatGPT and it comes to social media, I feel like people can't be genuine people. Crazy situation, real life story right now. Me and my girlfriend was in Orlando. One guy was standing behind us, right? But he wasn't moving or doing anything. He was just standing there. So I thought, okay, it was a bit strange, but cool. Next minute, someone came up to him and asked, hey, are you all right, bro? And he said, nah, I'm aura farming. He said that, nah, I'm aura farming, which I thought was just a thing people said on TikTok as a joke, on internet as a joke. I never heard someone in real life saying this. I never heard someone in real life saying this. So for me, I thought it was very strange. And this is a thing, more and more people are sounding like ChatGPT. More and more people are sounding robotic. When you hear the way people speak, people are using a lot of percentages. People are using, hyperbolic words, which you don't normally hear in conversations. For example, let's say you hear two people talking about coffee. Before, one person would say, I like coffee. The other one would say, maybe I don't. But now it's like, Google, what's the benefits of coffee? Coffee gives you energy. Coffee can make you more stimulated. And they say, see, coffee's good for you. And another person can pull out Google and say, hey, why is coffee bad for you? Or look, it keeps you jittery. It can cause anxiety. It can make you restless. It can have you sleep problems. See, I'm right. And people can argue because they're using Google or a search engine within the conversation to prove that their point is right. And that's never been done before in life. Whenever there was a history or there was an issue in the world, people would talk about the issue or their problem, but they wouldn't need to pull out Google. But now people pull out Google, pull out ChatGPT and show something to prove that they're right and the other person is wrong. That's the thing. It's like, genuinely worldwide, I think that is a thing that's happening worldwide, especially with the younger demographic. I think a lot of people are using social media in a way of proving that they are right, that their opinion is right and everybody else's opinion is wrong. But that's not really a helpful thing to do. I think in life, you have to focus on what is the best thing for you. What is something that's actually going to benefit your life and actually help you have better conversations, because conversation skills are really important. I've seen a lot of people, they struggle. They use and they struggle to speak, they struggle to communicate their point, and then they're using TikTok phrases in the real world. They're using internet slang within real conversations, which I just think is crazy that people can't have genuine conversations. Like this guy on the line who said he's aura farming, I thought he was joking around, but he was being dead serious, and I just thought that is crazy. As a concept, people aren't being their true selves. People are trying to be this sort of like online persona, or they think that everybody's watching them, or this makes them look cool. But in general, in real life, it's like you see everyone with the same shoes, the same outfits, the same hoodies. It's becoming very robotic. If you think about it, people dress the same, they act the same, they talk the same. And it's wild, even when it comes to YouTube. So many people script the videos. Well, I just be talking. I talk my point. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And that's genuinely the best way to be in life. Is I think just being your own genuine self and not trying to copy what you see on the internet is the way to go, is the way to be. So that's really it, really, when it comes to, social media. Social media has impacted the world in a negative way, where I feel like everybody has becoming more and more robotic, more and more artificial. People can't have deep conversations or can't have original thoughts. Everyone has to pull out their phone or pull out a YouTube video or prove their point in some way, shape or form. And it's like, how does that help anybody? All men are like this. All people are like that. All women are like this. Like these sort of opinions are based on social media or what your algorithm shows you. If your algorithm or what you're scrolling shows you a specific thing, you start to believe that specific thing. But that's not the reality. That's not the world. That's just from what you're seeing on your device. This is why I always say one great thing you can do is swap phones with your friend. See what they're looking at. See what you're looking at. And actually see like what the differences is. And this is the thing, genuinely social media is crazy. There's a great thing on Netflix called The Social Dilemma. I feel like everyone should watch that. And it basically shows you how all these algorithms are like tailored to show you specific things. So that dude obviously thought it was normal to say that he's aura farming in real life, when it's in fact really strange to say that. And that's really what it is that just being a genuine person, just being yourself is the best way to be. Thanks to Yats for putting me on his channel. Like I said, guys, I really appreciate being here. Generally, like I said, when it comes to these kinds of collabs, we're going to do way more in the future. But yeah, this is just my opinion on social media and how it's affected the world.
Anyways, to finish off this video, if you have an addiction to social media, I know it's not as easy as snapping your fingers and suddenly developing a personality, but bro, listen, this shit isn't healthy. This shit isn't good. Please stop doing it. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, you can like, subscribe to both of our channels. Comment something, I don't know what, comment anything, I don't care. And until next time, have a great day everybody. Thank you for watching, thank you to the niche community, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.